Hi guys, welcome back, and today we're going to talk about IELTS. More specifically, academic IELTS and general IELTS. Many times students ask me, what is the difference between these two exams? If you want to know more about this exam, look at the description below and you will find the link to a video from this series. Many times students ask me the difference between these two exams and which one should they take. Well, first of all you have to ask yourself, what is the purpose? What do you want to do with this exam? Do you want to study abroad? Or maybe you want to work abroad? Or maybe you want to immigrate to another country? These two exams are very similar, but they have some differences as well. Academic IELTS, as its name says, academic, includes more academic vocabulary, more technical vocabulary, and more complex grammar. General IELTS is just a general exam that evaluates your proficiency and knowledge, how fast you can communicate, how easy for you to explain yourself and express yourself in another country. So most of the times, universities that need a student to take an exam, they prefer him or her to take academic IELTS instead of a general IELTS. Mostly immigration or maybe embassies ask you to take general IELTS to see how well you know the language. So let's have a look at the general structure of this exam. We know that in IELTS there are 4 sections: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. As we all know, speaking section is taken before or after the whole exam. In your test center, you should ask, or they will inform you, when you will have to take the speaking test. The good thing is that speaking test is the same. It's not different at all. In both exams, general and academic, speaking test doesn't differ. What about other sections? Listening section is also the same. But if we look at reading section and writing section, they are different. Let's have a look at some examples. First, let's have a look at reading section. Let's look at some titles of articles that you may encounter in these two exams. One example you will see here: crop growing skyscrapers. What this text could be about? About growing crops? About manufacturing machines? Maybe. Try to guess, is this academic IELTS or general IELTS? You're right. This article is from academic IELTS exam. So it contains a lot of technical vocabulary. The tasks are more complex and it requires higher proficiency of language. Now, let's have a look at another title. The End of the Silver Screen. Is this general or academic IELTS? What this text is about? Yes, you guessed correctly. This article is from general IELTS. As you can see, it might be about movies, cinema, so it requires a general knowledge of vocabulary. So as you can see, articles in reading sections are different. So if you want to practice for general or academic IELTS exam, you must be sure that you're reading a correct book and it's specifically for academic purposes. Now let's have a look at writing section. What you are required to write if you're taking academic IELTS exam. First of all, you will be asked to describe a graph or a pie chart. So it demands or it requires knowledge of this vocabulary. And actually you need to know how to describe a graph. Not everyone knows how to do it. The second task could be to write an essay. Mostly the questions are open-ended. For example, some people think that eating junk food is bad for you. Other people think that it's necessary if you want to save time. What do you think? So you need to write about your opinion using complex vocabulary and actually following the structure of an essay, an academic essay. What about General IELTS? What you are required to write? First of all, the first task could be a letter. For example, write a letter to a friend telling him about your last vacation. Or write a letter of complaint to a store where you just bought an MP3 player or a TV. The second task could be write an essay, but it would be a simple essay, nothing difficult. Maybe, what do you think about junk food? Do you eat junk food? Are you healthy? So, when you're preparing yourself for General IELTS or Academic IELTS, you should be careful when choosing materials and books to prepare yourself. Remember that it doesn't matter which exam you're taking. Anyway, the band score is from 1 to 9. 1 is basic user of language, 9 is a proficient user. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope this video was useful for you and see you. Bye!